Hello, friends. Good evening. Purva here. Hope you all are good. So today we have come up again with another topic of how to overcome the stress. Okay. Now I'm just briefing you. This is a warm welcome to you all, and this is another episode which is related to kids and parents. Now, in this is our 17th episode of Web Talk Show by Purva. So now this platform, a Web Talk, is a platform where we bring guest speakers from all walks of life. They are from all different fields, and we try to bring you the speakers who can share their experiences, their advices, their professional advices, their social activities, their business, their brand promotion, the experiences, the inspiring stories. So do connect with us every time because we are bringing a lot of speakers from all the fields. Like today, let me tell you about myself. I am Purva, the founder and director of Teachers and Training Networking Community, and I'm a socialite. I'm a socialite, event organizer, entrepreneur, and I run a community for Indian women networking for the empowerment of homemakers, home managers, and professionals. So if any one of you want to come on this platform to talk about yourself, do feel free to come to me and do connect with me. So today we have KHUSHI with us on the another episode of Web Talk Show. Today we are talking about how to overcome the exam stress. So KHUSHI is our parent coach. She is a DMIT expert and she has been in this field for last 8 years. So I'm just joining her. Hi KHUSHI, how are you?
Hello, good evening. I'm good. How are you,
Good
Purva?
evening. I'm good.
And a warm welcome to our listeners and our viewers. Good evening, everyone. And I am back with another show with Purva.
So KHUSHI, now as you know, the exams are appearing, and we hear from like the moms are after the kids. अरे छोड़ो ये सारा कुछ पढ़ाई करो अभी खेलो मत do something creative do studies. This all stressful situation is going on every house, correct? So
Right.
today we want to talk about how to overcome about this situation. So
Okay,
shall I start the session?
yes, absolutely. I'm so looking forward to enlighten people about this stressful situation and make it more peaceful for all of you all.
Yes. So, Kushi, just tell me what is a stress? Just a simple word. What is a stress?
Okay, so Pura, before I move on to what is stress, let me share a very small story with all of you, which happens in each and every house. Okay, so Mama always tells to the child, like, what are you doing here? Why are you watching TV? You're sitting idle. Please go and study. You're going to have your exams. And the child says, Mama, relax. I am absolutely prepared. And again, the mama says that, no, 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 I think you still need to go and revise. So, how many of you can
Exactly.
actually relate?
Many parents do the same.
Yeah, so how many of you all can actually relate to the situations which happens in almost everybody's house? The situation, it's all in the air and it's very stressful. And more than the child, I think the parents are also equally stressed out when the exams are approaching. And nowadays,
Exactly.
the thing is that there is every 3 4 months to have an exam, every 3 4 months to have an exam, right? Now, coming back to the question which you asked, Purva, like what is stress? Now, stress is an emotional feeling actually which can come anytime to a person, be it a child, be it an adult, in any kind of a situation. Like whether the person is nervous, whether the person is angry, हम लोग को stressful लगता है, or whether we are going to perform anything, we feel stressed out sometimes, or during exam time especially. We all are stressed. So it's a very, very emotional feeling for all of us. Everybody goes through it. It's a very common scenario. So this is what stress is all about.
So, you, how you will come to know a child is in a stress? Like, I'm just asking about if how you will come to know that a child is stressed out with the exams or something like this.
So, Purva, generally, when you observe children and when you really know your child, there are different symptoms that the child actually exhibits or shows when the child is stressful. So, here I will just put down a small list of symptoms that you all can notice. Need not be that the child is having all these symptoms, but a few can be generally seen. So, the child starts feeling low. The motivation is very low when the child is very stressful. In some cases, the child starts to overeat because बहुत stress हो जाता है. You must have observed. Or the child may not eat at all. अरे मम्मा मुझे stress लग रहा है मुझे बिल्कुल भूख नहीं है. You know.
Oh,
Or it could be headache होने लगता है बच्चों को. तो जो energy level down हो
that's
जाती है
true.
बच्चों
That
की.
is true.
That is what these are some of the symptoms which you can generally see in children. They will not talk. Maybe it could be bedwetting if the stressful situation is too high. So these few things you can generally observe in children that their energy levels are very low. In fact, उनकी smile ही गायब हो जाती है. I feel children stop smiling when they are stressed out. It directly shows on the face that they are worried about something. So these are few of the symptoms of being stressful.
So, Kushi, like we come to know the child is stressful with these kind of condition और थोड़ा behavior आप देखोगे तो आपको idea आ जाता है कि the child is in the stress. But how you will come to know if a parent is stressed out? See, some parents are stressed out, so they stress the child also. वो एक
Right.
सिचुएशन क्रिएट कर देते हैं घर में जिससे बच्चा भी स्ट्रेस रहता है पेरेंट भी रहते हैं देन पूरा घर सिनेरियो में रहता है सो व्हाट इज दिस कैन लाइक हाउ यू विल कम टू नो एंड व्हाट आर द थिंग्स व्हिच कैन बी अवॉइडेड that the
Right.
parents can avoid to create that scenario.
So here, if I just tell you, like the symptoms for parents. Now, कई बार ऐसा
Yeah.
होता है when a parent is stressful, ना, you will somewhere notice that your frustration and your anger starts pouring out on your child itself. बिना
Oh,
वजह, you will immediately start getting angry on small things because you're stressed out. It could be office work, it could be your home chores, it could be your child, it could be exam time, it could be anything as I mentioned. So, and you will start worrying for small things. अरे ऐसा होगा कि कैसा होगा मैं ये करूंगी तो क्या होगा मेरा बच्चा कैसा करेगा थॉट्स आने लगते हैं वाइल्ड थॉट्स your imagination starts running. You unnecessarily start living in the past or the future. Even you sometimes
exactly.
may be feeling low on energy. You might be feeling these small little headaches coming, like सिर में दर्द होने लगता है when you're stressed out. So keep that self check to understand, are you really stressed about something? Even a parent can sometimes exhibit the same characteristics or the same behavior that the child is doing. Like, the parent also might stop eating because the parent is stressful. The parent might start overeating because of stress. So the symptoms can be the same also in many cases. So just
Okay.
keep the self check and understand yourself. Are you really stressed out and the tantrum is being unnecessarily thrown on your child? So these are the
Okay.
common symptoms even for a parent as well.
ओके सो हियर आई जस्ट वांट टू आस्क यू वन थिंग सो अगर ये सारी सिचुएशन जब घर में ऐसी रहती कि पेरेंट्स भी स्ट्रेस्ड आउट है किड्स भी तो उन्हें क्या ऐसा करना चाहिए कि the situation cools down and they are in a relaxed mood because see when you see for the 9th 10th के students का जब आएगा May में like the exams are approaching
Right,
in May so the parents start pushing from like Feb March only they push you have to start. In April it will be more of a pressure,
right,
right?
right.
So अब यहाँ पे हमारी like as a counselor you can just guide us कि what can be done for this handling the situation.
So actually, I have made it very easy, parents, for all of y'all, and to make it more, just to make it to add that little zinc in your parenting and to add a little craziness, I have come up with a small little acronym for this same word, exam time. So whenever you have this exam time, just go through this list which I am just telling you all now. It's a very प्ले वे मेथड ऑफ एकदम दूर करने के लिए वो स्ट्रेसफुल सिचुएशन को
Exactly.
अपनी लाइफ से. So E, what does this E stand for? Eat well. Nourish your child very well during exam time. Have a balanced meal. Have a balanced diet. Avoid having outside food. Avoid having spicy food. Okay. So try to eat the घर का खाना, because जो माँ की हाथ का जो खाना रहता है, जो स्वाद रहता है, no other restaurant food I guess can ever do that or fulfill that.
Beat that, right?
Absolutely. Even when you're cooking food, Purva, see to it that the vibes that you give in your food is extremely important. The
Exactly.
same food is being served to your family. So first is
So
eat well. The second is E, X. Now X stands for exhale all the negativity.
okay,
Exhale
right,
out the anxiety, the nervousness, the fear, the worry, all the negative thoughts. Just exhale them out from your life. Okay.
right.
Now A. A stands for avoid sleeping late night. Make sure
Yeah,
that the child sleeps on time and gets that 8 hours of, at least 8 hours of good sleep, because unless and until the brain does not get the rest, he will not be able to perform well. So avoid late night studying. See to it that the child is sleeping on time. Okay.
and
Now,
I've noticed like parents do say that the child was studying late night by 2, 3 o'clock, and then he's sleeping. So this is
right,
a totally change in this routine, and then it's just mixed up with everything. So he's not
exactly.
eating at time, not sleeping at time. तो सारा situation ही उसको गलत create कर देता है,
The
पूरे
body
stress
clock
level
goes
और
for
बढ़ा
a
देता
toss.
है. हाँ,
Yeah, the body
exactly.
clock actually goes for a toss. So see to it that your child is sleeping on time and getting at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Okay, now M stands for massage your child. That small little touch over here, the points over here, the head
Oh,
point. Just the oil, just those fingers भी अगर आप घुमा दो, it relaxes your child's mind completely. So see to it that you give a small little warm oil massage to your child, even when he's studying in books. Just go to your child and just rub, your child's maybe your shoulders or the neck or the head over here, the temple
the
area,
forehead, yeah,
the
temples.
forehead, the temple area makes a hell lot of a difference actually. So that touch is very important. So this is what the exam word stands for. Now let's understand what does the word time stand for. So T stands for take those timely breaks. It is again very important that the child will definitely burn out studying for hours and hours together. Even as a human, it is scientifically proven that he cannot sit for too many hours. So see to it that the
Yeah.
child takes that timely break in between, maybe a 5 or a 10 minute break, but it should be taken.
So
Okay?
they should have a break time. You mean to say if he's
Absolutely.
studying for 2 hours, take a time break and then study.
Yes,
Then take again a break and then study. ये जो continuation वाला ये नहीं करना चाहिए.
yes,
Sitting
absolutely.
in the right posture is also important, right?
Yeah. So again, Purva over here, it depends from child to child. कि कई बच्चे ऐसे होते हैं जो सिर्फ 1 घंटे में ही उनको ब्रेक की जरूरत होती है. Okay, maybe the child is
Mm-hmm.
small in age. He will not study for 2 hours continuously because he is a small child.
Okay.
So for that, even a 20-25 minutes of a continuous study, then a 10-minute break, then maybe probably a 30-minute study time. This technique is called the Pomodoro technique. Taking these small
Okay.
little breaks, and then for the fourth time in a sequence, you take a longer break. So this is called the Pomodoro technique. Okay. Again, the second technique which I will share with all of you all is the body clock technique. Understand your child's body clock. Observe when he is really, really stressed and feeling low on energies. Do not push your child to study at that time then. If you
Absolutely.
feel कि अगर afternoon में your child needs that nap, give him a 10-minute nap. The child deserves to have that 10-minute break in the afternoon. Even we can observe
Absolutely.
for ourselves
Absolutely.
as well. So sometimes the body clock will tell you you're very high on creativity. Sometimes your body is very high on your energy level. Sometimes your body is very low on your energy level. Observe those
Absolutely.
timings and then give the break and take that break accordingly. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
I.
Correct.
as that I stands for inhale all the positivity, inhale all the goodness, inhale all the calmness, which will actually make you feel good. Inhale the strength that yes, I can do it. My child will do it. So it is for both. The techniques are for both the parents as well as children. So if you're exhaling out the negativity, see to it that you inhale positivity as well. Now, M stands for motivate yourself. You can have these small little vision boards on your table or on your wall, on your cupboards, on your desk. These small
We
little
can make a small
motivational
vision
boards.
board, right? So
Yes,
make them
those small,
motivated.
yeah. So the
Exactly.
motivational boards or the motivational quotes you can put up for your children, which will help, to pep them up somewhere. And the last is E, which is extremely important for the parent, is to emit the positive vibe. The moment you say, "अरे मेरा बच्चा शायद करेगा नहीं करेगा," you're self doubting your own child, right? So do not do that. Emit that positivity that yes, my child will perform well. You know, understand what is your child's strength, understand your child's learning style, and he will perform well. So once you
Exactly.
give that negative vibe, it immediately shows negativity in the air. But the moment you give
This
off the
here I
positive
just
vibe,
want to ask you one thing. This is kind of a manifestation. When you think the
yes,
same way, it happens like that only. When you think it will go
absolutely,
well, it will go well.
it
So
will
I
go
do believe in ki manifestation for parents or mothers, it's work, right?
well. Right,
मैं
it
ये
does
नहीं कह
work.
रही हूँ
But
कि सुपर या ऑर्थोडॉक्स हो या ये, बट when you be positive, the child also think the same way.
एब्सोल्युटली, बट सिर्फ पूर्वा एक मैं यहाँ पर एड ऑन करना चाहूंगी कि बिलीफ होना चाहिए आपको आपके ही वर्ड्स पे. इफ यू बिलीव योर सेल्फ, you will definitely, your child will do it for you. But have belief
Exactly.
in yourself, have the belief in whatever words you are emitting. So when you're cooking food, give the positivity. When you're even serving water to your family, emit the positive vibe in your family. So this is what the acronym exam time is all about, which I think जब भी आप एग्जाम टाइम को याद करोगे अब ये
Exactly.
you will have it in you कि how do you keep yourself calm.
Exactly. This was a very good and a positive thing you spoke about, and hope our parents, our moms will surely take a good advantage of your tips and tricks. So this was a very wonderful and interesting session with Khushi. Hope you all have enjoyed it. This was very informative, very interesting. So next time we will be coming with a new topic. So don't miss our show. It is our Friday motivational Friday. So try to be on Friday with us. So Kushi will be coming up with the next topic next Friday. So don't miss our show. So tomorrow we are coming with Aparna. She's an yoga expert, and I will be sharing the creative and a write up about Aparna. So don't miss our show. She is going to give us some interesting tips and tricks on yoga. So
Awesome.
thank you, Kushi, for your valuable time, for your valuable information. Thank you. Hope to see you.
Thank you, Purva, for having me on your show once again. It's really, really my pleasure to be here.
Thank you.
Thank you.